All right, we're going to start. So this is the page that you're most likely on. You're seeing this video right here. It's going to appear slightly different right there, but we all have, we're all seeing the same thing, right? Who is GetResponse? It's a company that provides online marketing software, and you'll see exactly how that works in just a couple of moments. And, you know, it's for affiliate marketing or for digital products. And these are the resources that we're going to be using throughout this video, or some of them at least. And some of them are optional. You don't have to use all of them. But notice that this video is for its purpose is to serve you as an example, you know, using at least my landing pages, how you can copy my landing pages and be able to set up your own landing pages. That way, if you wish to promote Legendary's affiliate program, if you wish to become an affiliate for them, you know, this is where this video will help you get started on the right track of understanding how GetResponse works and slowly but surely setting up your business along the way. So, okay, we're going to click on this button and well, me in my case, I'm already signed up with them. I'm already using this platform. So this is how it appears, right? GetResponse. In this case, you would sign up here, you know, you type in your email, but me, there's no need to do so because I'm already using this platform. So, okay. After you have signed in, after you have submitted your name, your email address, and everything else that they ask, you will then be introduced to this page, which is the dashboard. You'll just see in a moment. Okay, here we go. All right, so what we're first going to focus on right now, we're just going to start with the basics. What you want to do is you want to create a list. Now, what exactly is a list and where do we access it? Well, let's first access the list itself, how to make a list. In this case, you're going to go up to this part where it says contacts, and you're going to have this option that says create list. Now, what is a list? It's basically like an individual, how to say, configuration where you send out emails. You know, you send out different emails because you are promoting different products. Like, for example, if you are an affiliate or if you are selling a digital product like an ebook or a course or whatever, one product would be, let's say you're into cameras, like a film camera. Film cameras, like something that, you know, whether you sell on, well, not that you sell, but you promote like from Amazon or from other websites like eBay or B&H Photo. Maybe you are promoting an online culinary arts course. That's another list. Oh, that already exists. Okay. Online, I guess. Another one would be a fitness training program for newbies, right? These are all lists that maybe you have different niches. You want to promote different products, different programs, whatever it is that you choose to do so. You know, so in this niche, you will be doing its own landing pages and autoresponders. I'll be describing what those are later on. So yeah, because you want to keep them separate. It doesn't make sense if you're going to have a culinary arts course and you have all of this content regarding about, you know, cooking, knowing how to cook, recipes and whatnot. It doesn't make sense that you would start introducing them film cameras, like in your same autoresponder sequence within the same landing page. It wouldn't really make sense. So you want to keep it separate. In this case, these are some of the things that, well, this one is, I no longer use it because it's become obsolete, but for other reasons. These are two of the programs that I'm currently promoting, recommending to others. And well, okay, we have no use for these, but these are just for an example, just for you to understand what lists are. And then you'll see as to why we need to make them in the first place. But okay. Delete, yeah. But just to give you an idea, right? In this case, if you want to promote the 15-day business builder challenge, you would name it something just like this, you know, the 15-day business builder challenge or the 3-day freedom breakthrough challenge that I also promote. So in this case, okay, we're going to create what's called the legendary marketer. landing page for I guess training, right? We can call it that. I mean, you can call it whatever you like, but this is just something to distinguish it from the rest. But you can name it however you like. So I'm going to create that. Okay, we already got that down. Legendary marketer training, page training. Let me see really quick. Okay, yeah, search contacts right here. You can't find any contacts because nobody has submitted their email. Why? Because we don't have a landing page and we're not promoting it or marketing it to an audience online. So obviously you're not going to have any contacts right now. In this case, okay, so now that we got that down, we already have that list. You know, a list of a specific niche. List, niche. They kind of sound similar, or a little bit at least. Okay, so then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to Autoresponders, which is right here. You know, you're going to go to this little tool section, Autoresponders. And so this is your autoresponder section. These are a lot of the autoresponders that I currently have set up. All of them, in fact, but we're not going to use them. So now that you have your list set up, your list is going to automatically come up here. You know, you come up to the select, select your different autoresponder sequences. And, previously in the page we were in before, we had all of these lists. Now, because we just made a new list, we're going to make new autoresponders for that list. So we're going to click and select this box, which was called Legendary Marketer Landing Page Training, and hit apply. And now notice that you have nothing here. Why? Because you don't have autoresponder set up yet. Now, what is an autoresponder? Create an autoresponder. This is what we're going to do. We're going to create an autoresponder. What they are, they're basically emails that you send out. So email sign up confirmation 1. We're just going to name it that. These are emails that you send out to your audience. You send out to your list and you start engaging with them. You start selling them, promoting them different offers, different products, but within the same niche. Like, for example, what we saw earlier, you want to promote film cameras. So you're probably promoting different links to different types of film cameras. Or maybe you have an online course that you are promoting or that you have made yourself and you want to sell it. Therefore, you would also link up to, like, say, how to use film cameras for beginners tutorial, understanding exposure, aperture, shutter speed. Okay, I'm not going to dive in too deep into that, but this is just for you to get an idea, email sign up confirmation number 1. This is just for you to understand how it works, but later on you'll see how you do have to obviously put in the right title, the right subject line, or whatever. Okay, so this is the autoresponder settings. What this means is, like, you want to send it out at a specific time. You configure it to be sent out on the same day, or maybe within the 5th day that people have been signed up to. In this case, when it's on day 0, what this means is that on the same day that they subscribe to this list. For example, if they subscribe to this list today, then it's going to be day 0. If they subscribe tomorrow, it would be day 1, and so forth. If they subscribe tomorrow, it'll be day 2. Oh, I'm sorry, not tomorrow, but like the day after tomorrow. I guess Monday. Tuesday would be 3, and so forth. Well, as of this recording. And then same time as the sign up time, or you can have it a delay of like 12 hours or multiple hours. Okay, so instead, if they were to sign up today, within 1 hour they would get this message, right? But in this case, we're just going to keep it at the same time, just for the sake of simplicity. And these are all the days that this message can be sent out on, because they could subscribe at any time. Now, the email address, this is like where to respond to. We will worry about that later. Subject line, you don't necessarily have to fill it out because the AI of GetResponse automatically fills it out. But you can fill it out differently as you like. Okay, so then we're going to get to the actual message. You're going to go click this button to design message. And then Just because this is a tutorial, we're just going to do it super basic, you know, just straight to the point. We're not going to make something, we're not going to use something else, right? But these are just all different templates for different offers, different products or programs that you're promoting. You know, it's a nutrition, the nutrition / health niche. Want to start your day with coffee. First name, thank you for signing up, 10% off of this promo code or this or that. These recipes, okay, whatever. You get the idea. We're going to select this part where it says blank templates, and then we're going to hit the actual blank template. This is the emptiest one, just for sake of simplicity. Okay. All right, so here we are. Now, first, me personally, I don't really use a logo, at least not for the time being. So what I do is I just select this part and I remove the view online link and the show logo. That way it's a little bit more basic, more simplified. We're going to go back to the layout. And then what you're going to do is that you're going to click and drag the text box. So now you have a text here. This could be said as, this is a test regarding the email list you have subscribed to. You can just type in a bunch of gibberish. It doesn't really matter. Because you just want to test out and build your business for yourself. Then as you go, you'll start understanding what marketing is, you know, and then delivering email content to your audience. But that's going to be for another video. Or as you have learned in the challenge. If you have taken the challenge, you will understand that much more in a deeper level, on a deeper level. Okay. But just to get an idea of how it goes, stay tuned for future content and information regarding the course online. Till the next one. Okay, we're just gonna make it sound simple like that. Yeah, all right, so save and exit. We're just gonna hit the next button. It automatically saves, so we won't have to worry about that. So, okay, same time as sign up time. Now, okay, one thing that it almost slipped out of my head. Make sure that your list is actually the one that you have just created. In this case, because it's the first list, it's automatically going to put in that first list for you. Because I have multiple lists and I have this one as the default one, it's going to put it on that one. But because I'm doing this for the tutorial, I'm just going to I have to actually make the switch. So, but make sure, right, if you have multiple lists, make sure that you have the right list that you want to have this email autoresponder configured to. You know, wouldn't make sense, right? If this is about cameras and it's on the fitness / nutrition list, it wouldn't make sense, right? They signed up for that and they're getting something about cameras. Doesn't make sense. But okay, save and publish. So far, so good. So we're just gonna wait for this to load and configure. So as you can see, right, it's on, it's ready to be sent out. It's on the same day at the same time. Nobody has signed up to it. Obviously, the open rate and click rate are not applicable because nobody has signed up. So now we're going to go back here again to the section of tools, and we're going to create the landing page, which is a simplified version of a website. It's basically the same thing as a funnel. It's just called differently, but you can configure your pages to function like funnels. Okay. Now I already have this one. This is the one we're currently on. This is the one that I set up for you to be on and to understand how this tutorial works. And these are multiple others that I haven't published yet, but they are ready to roll out. So in this case, we're going to go back here again, create landing page into this blue button. And then we're just going to wait until this loads. You might have faster internet than I do or slower. I don't know. Then we're going to build this from scratch. Just like before, you know, there's different templates that you can use, obviously, right? You are welcome to use those as you like, but for the sake of this tutorial, we're just going to start from scratch. Once we start from scratch, you know, you start building it as you go. Then you start familiarizing yourself with this more, and it's just going to become better that way. You start getting a little bit more knowledge. Okay, So we're gonna hit select template. Why is it? We're just gonna, not shared test, but we're just gonna call it landing page for legendary marketer business builder challenge of 15 days. DATs, 15 DATs, 15 days. I'm getting a little too technical here. All right, next step. Obviously you're going to name it whatever you like, right? If it's the 15-day business builder challenge with legendary marketer or something along the lines of, right? But as you have been taking the challenge, you have been studying how exactly you want to promote something. You want to make it sound concise and a little bit engaging, a little bit, you know, attractive in that sense. All right, so here we are. Now, because you want to, all right, this is back to the website you're on, right? So you're watching this video right here. In this case, what you want to do is, because you want to copy from my legendary marketer online page, what you're going to do is that you're going to go to my landing page and click on this. You're going to click on that button, and it's going to take you to the website where you first appeared, right? So what we want to do is that we want to copy somewhat of what this landing page is. Obviously, you can design it your own way. You don't have to do it 100% just like I do. You don't have to. You really don't. But okay, just for you to get the idea. So in this case, I'm not using a logo. I'm not really using an image or anything except for that one, but that's going to be a different one. I guess we can just drag and leave that one there for now. We don't need the logo. The headline, that's fine. We can use that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to copy and paste. Right click. Now on the online editing platform page, you can't really paste by right clicking. I'm right clicking the mouse and it's not coming up. So in this case, what you're going to do is you're going to press and hold the CTRL button on the lower left hand corner of your keyboard, and then you're going to hit V, and then that's how it comes up. So it's Control V. That's how you that's how you copy and paste. Okay, so in this case, we're gonna do the same thing as here, right? It's all black. Now, the reason why this is black, you'll see later. I'll explain it to you why it's black. Whoa, it just turned white. So when something like that happens, you know, you made a small mistake, you can just simply press the undo button. By learning this, in this case, I'm gonna have mine like yellow-ish, but maybe something like that. Okay, not too bad. Then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna simply make this. No, that's the highlight. That's the color that surrounds. Like, for example, if it was gray, that's how it would appear. So in this case, we're just simply going to go to white. Just hit it like that. So it's gonna look a little off, right? But okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're going to double click on the panel, or in this case, the background, and we're going to select black, and then bam, that's how it comes up. Right. So work for yourself by learning this. There we go. It's not exactly the same color, but you get the idea. So we're just gonna drag this part up here, and yeah. If you are looking for a promising way to generate income online, then we're going to start and move with a new text box, and then we're going to do the same thing, right? Control V. We're going to make this bold, and then I think the font is okay. We're going to make this white and center it. We're going to make it longer, and then we're going to submit it, or just place it right there. If you are looking for a promising way to generate income online. Okay, my name is Alberto. Yep. Copy and paste. We're going to drag another text box, and please forgive me if I'm going too fast. I do have to be slower. I have to be more aware about that. But of course, feel free to go back a couple of seconds or minutes in case if you didn't quite get something. something was, okay, not that. Something was missed that you didn't happen to see right away. Either way, I'm still gonna go a little bit slower. So, okay, we're gonna copy how it looks like here. So in this case, right, you're just gonna space it out. And time flexibility, control how, all right, so we have this so far. Not bad, right? Then this is like all italicized. It doesn't have to be italicized, by the way, but okay. And then, yeah, obviously you want it to be white in order to stand out, to contrast from the black background. So, okay, that's what we have so far. Not too bad. Now, this image, you probably want to submit a selfie, probably do something a little bit better than I have. I know I will sooner or later be updating mine as well. Or something where you're at a place, you're traveling, or you're with your family, or you're just doing your own interests, your hobbies, whatever. I'm not going to look at that. I'm just going to use this one. This was at I guess, what was it, an art museum? This is in downtown LA. The US Bank Tower. This image is like 6 years old, but it's still really good. Okay. So you want to crop and change the size of your image. If you use this section, it's just going to make it bigger, right? But if you like the whole thing, proportionately bigger. But if you use this icon, if you click this icon, it's just going to make you crop it, but not make it larger. It's not going to make it proportionately larger. It's just going to like crop the outline of it. But this is what's going to make it bigger. So, okay, we're just going to leave it around that size. Not too big, not too small. Obviously, it's not the best type of picture, but you want one that's well lit and maybe preferably where you're facing the camera and smiling too. Okay, so how do I get these lines? You come here to the toolbox panel again, and then you go to the square and circle, and you're going to click and drag while holding a line. And you can extend it and probably place it in the middle, somewhere where you can see this little green line that appears. You can also shift or change the type of pattern of the line, the color, the thickness or the width. Okay, so far, not too bad. And then I have this part. Let me share a video with you that explains how ordinary people like you and I can start a simple digital marketing business within the following months or even weeks with no experience needed. Right, so we're going to copy that. No. Guess we're going to lower this again, and we're just going to drag and drop another text box. Control V. In this case, we would center it. No, I don't think we would. We don't have to center it. Or however you like, really. You don't have to do everything how I'm doing it. As long as it just looks... as long as it looks good. It doesn't have to look perfect, but just well enough that's presentable. Okay, now I am also offering an ebook, which is free to the audience, right? You don't have to offer one right away. It's okay if you don't have one. It's fine. If you have one, or if you would like to do one, that's completely fine too. And honestly, when you offer things for free on the very first try that people sign up to, then obviously, yeah, that will attract them more. But in this case, because we're just starting to understand the basics of how a landing page is made, we don't necessarily have to include that right now. But later on down the road, right? So... okay. All right, because we don't have, we're just gonna make this right here and maybe split it up from the box. Let me split it up from the rest of the other section, right? So, okay, you can also duplicate, this little plus bar or this plus little icon. The plus icon is for something, and it's to duplicate it. I'm such a perfectionist, but I know I shouldn't be one. It's like I want it to be the same distance away from, not very good, but okay. Even though I don't think that's necessary. But whatever. Okay, so then in order to do that, you know what you want to do is you want to have your email. Please enter your info below to send you the details to this video. Where's the text box? Uh-oh. What's going on? Something's not right. So, okay, what we're going to do is that we're just going to drag another panel. This panel is basically like the foundation or where you, of your landing page, because you're building upon it. This is just a, ask readers to enter their email and email address in order to download your free content. In this case, we're not offering anything free. We're just creating the landing page. Although I wish I could make this smaller, but I don't think I can. Can we? Okay, in case if if the initial text box for your email sign up button, everything, the static form, if you don't like the size, it's fine. We can just delete it, and we're just gonna go to this section right here, to these 3 horizontal lines, and click on the form static forms. And we're just gonna hold and drag and drop. So that's what we get, right? We can adjust the size in a little while. But what we also want to do is, have the right information included. And then, okay, this is what we have, right? Please enter your info below to send you the details, as I have in my other landing page. Official blah, blah, blah. This one's a little bit bigger, like the font. And then, so this is what we're going to do. We're just going to increase the font to, let's say, 28. Let's say 30. Gosh. Why am I such a perfectionist? Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're probably gonna maybe stretch this out a little bit. Yeah. Oh no. What is going on? All right, we're just gonna maybe to 44. $36. You don't have to do everything. Like, you can just, I might just skip through this a little bit. Okay. Please enter your info below to send you the details. Sign up. So what do we have here? Okay, yeah, we actually forgot this part right here. Don't worry, your email won't be spammed nor shared with anyone. So you do want to maybe reiterate that you're not going to do that, and it really isn't legal to do that, even as an affiliate or anything. You do want to do it not just for company policy or anything, but for ethical purposes. I mean, would you be comfortable if some people would share your private information with the internet? Obviously I wouldn't. So okay, this isn't exactly how I have it down, right? But let's make this a little bit smaller. Well, not too small. Maybe center it as well. And that's centered. That's centered, and we're gonna center this whole box. Okay, not too bad. All right, so far so good. Then we're going to, access the video here. That's what we want to do, right? We want to have that call to action. Oh yeah, I guess. access the video here. And I guess you can include your little arrows if you'd like. This is optional, but you don't have to do it that way. No, actually we can have like a slightly bigger button. Button color. Now I do want you to have in mind, and I think this is something that I should have mentioned earlier, is that your landing page, like when it comes to the font or the color theme, you want to have it the same color, the same theme as the landing page which you are bringing your audience to. You know, it wouldn't really make sense. You'll see later on, but it doesn't make sense for you to create a landing page that is like purple or blue, and then the sales page or the company page from where you're directing your audience is like white and black. It doesn't make sense. You know, you want that sense of congruency, as you have learned in the challenge itself. You know, if you have taken the challenge, that's what it's important to have, that sense of congruency, to make it look not only appealing and professional, but you just want to have that same look. Otherwise, you know, your audience, your clients, your leads are going to be thrown off. It's like, whoa, you're recommending me something about money, like a money-making opportunity, but now what are you bringing me to? Like, what is this? You know, obviously you don't want to throw them off like that. So that's important. In this case, gosh, I'm just going to capitalize access the video here. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay. And then comes the most fun part of the process, which is called the disclaimer section. This is like the best part ever because it's the most fun. You're just gonna have the time of your life doing this, I can guarantee you. Okay, so what we're gonna do is that these are also buttons. It's privacy policy. This is the page that everybody comes directly to read, and they read every single one of the words. Why am I being so sarcastic? Like, no. Okay, these are things that companies or the businesses that you are promoting products of, they want you to have this, because this is for, they have their own company policy, but it's just basically saying, you know, this is a company that I'm partnered up with, but they have their own rules and regulations, their guidelines, and this is what they are. Otherwise, you know, it's not like you're taking credit or some form of recognition for them, and it's for copyright reasons. Like, you can actually be sued by some companies if you don't have this. So it's really not so difficult to do. You just want to look up their disclaimer and privacy policy pages. In this case, what you're going to do is you're going to make buttons. So the first one is privacy policy, and we're just going to edit that one to indicate just that. Privacy policy. We're going to decrease the text size, and just to make it a little bit, just a little bit discreet, right? You don't want it to stand out too much like crazy. And then the color of the button, obviously we want to make it look, maybe we could just put it white. It doesn't have to be like doesn't have to be any color, you know. You want it to look a little bit just low-key, not too much of like it's drawing away the attention. This one's gonna say disclaimer. So yeah, as you saw, what we did is that we just duplicated the button, because, you know, instead of having to configure the size and everything, like, now we can just duplicate it and it's already with the size itself. So okay, it's already the same size, you know, there's no need to spend so much time. All right, privacy policy and disclaimer. That's how I have it down. Should it be like that though? Wait, hold on. Is this centered? How come this isn't centered? Oh, but I get it, why. If your background is going to be I guess I could change the background so this could be a little bit more visible. There we go. That's much better. So this is what, 39? That would be what, 78? 78 pixels. Oh, gosh. All right, there we go. All right, not too bad. So then we are going to copy and paste this whole thing. In this case, you're just going to highlight the entire section down here. And then you're just going to drag another text box, lengthen it out as much as you can because it is a lot of content, a lot of sentences. And then hit the Control V button to paste. And then we're going to decrease the size. Okay, now when you have reached the end, like you have reached the last panel, the last background, what you want to do is go to the very bottom and hit this little square button and just drag it down. That way you have more space. You know, you extend the panel itself so you can have more room to work on. Then you're just gonna make sure that every section is spaced correctly. So that way it's a little bit easier to distinguish. Earnings and legal disclaimers, that's a title. And then just got it like that. Maybe we can make it bold and center it. There we go, something like that. Okay, now privacy policy, right? We got that. We're getting that now. Maybe we want to adjust the size a little bit, or it's a little bit more. Okay. So this is what you're going to do. These are separate pages, right? Just like you saw right here. This is the actual landing page that I have. This isn't the editing one. So when you click on it, it takes you to this page. What you're going to do is that you're going to come to this page, or in this case, this is where you'll access this page. This page is the one we're copying from, which is my landing page. You're going to click this button, and it's going to take you to that one, right? And then you're going to go and hit privacy policy, and it's going to take you to this website. In this case, it is sharing a link with you about a document regarding privacy policy. So all you got to do, you don't have to worry about this that much, but all you got to do is just copy and paste the link. You're going to copy the URL link, and then you're going to go back into your editing page. Then you're going to double click on the button, and then you'll see this little icon here. You see how it has like 2 chain links? That's the link that you're going to configure. So you're going to click on this little icon link, go up here where it says link URL, and then hit the right click button and paste. So that's what comes up. So that's how you have it set up. So when somebody wants to hit the privacy policy button, that's the website they're going to take them to, or that form. So this is the one, right, that they're going to see once they click that button, because that's what you configure it to. Then we're going to come back here and we're going to hit the disclaimer button. Do the same thing, you know, copy and paste the URL link. Now we're back into the editing page. And then you're going to hit the chain link again icon, and then hit the paste button. Select OK, and that should be good for there. Now, this is what we have so far. That's how it looks, right? It looks pretty, as long as it's finished loading. Okay. It looks pretty okay-ish, you know. I am going to tidy it up a little bit, but that's just for you to understand it, how it works. Now, that's the, this is the landing page on the desktop or on the laptop, right? Preferably, you do want to see this on a laptop itself, but a lot of your audience is also going to sign up on their mobile devices, and it makes sense. So what you want to do is that you want to hit this little icon, which is like the mobile phone icon thingy. So that's what you're going to do. In this case, I don't know about, I mean, I guess I could decrease the size of this thing. This image, I don't really want to be shown that much. I don't want to bring too much attention to me. You always want to make sure, if you're going to, and I mean, you kind of do have to have a mobile version for this, because a lot of your audience is going to be on their phones looking at your content, right? You do want to make sure that all of your stuff is appropriately and neatly arranged. Sometimes when you configure something here, it throws everything off here, and it's just like a whole mess. But don't worry, you'll see like a notification number seeing you. It's like it's for like number 4 or number 5 as to like how many things you have to fix, because a lot of these things have been thrown off. So pay attention to that detail whenever it is that you are editing your landing page. Please enter your info below to send you the details. Yeah, so this, oh no, this is pretty much just straightforward. You want to move the whole box there. Well, there we go. It's all together. And then, yeah, pretty much it. That's what people are going to see, right? So, okay, save. We're going to hit the save button. And then this is the landing page that we're just doing. So, okay, we got that done. Now, the next part is the thank you page, which you're just gonna say, hey, thank you for signing up. You know, this is recommended. This is highly recommended, and the most successful affiliates that I've seen, they do have a thank you page. But there are some people that directly send them to the sales page with Legendary or with any other program. But just for the sake of you understanding how this works, it's better to know it and maybe not use it that much than needing to know and learn it and not be able to do it. So in this case, we're going to make the thank you page, which we already have. This is the first page that we were on. And now the one that we're copying is, access my thank you page. This is the one that we want to access, and it's going to take us here, right? To Jan Online /thank you page. And yeah, this is where it takes you. The number one thing most struggling entrepreneurs need right now is the right online business model. So that's what we're going to copy. I think we're just gonna delete this. We don't need it, at least not now. What you want to do is, hey, where's the toolbox? Okay, I guess, yeah, we're gonna make this black. Okay. Where's the toolbox? Man, you're gonna have to give me a second. All right, there we go. We got it now. I guess you could do that too. Go switch between pages, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna just drag a text box, and we're gonna paste. We're gonna make this. We're going to make this white. We're going to bold it out, and we're going to increase the size something around that way. And I guess we can italicize it. And then need is the right business model. So we're going to change the color maybe to like a red, softer red, something like that. So it looks similar, right? Oh, okay, that's yellow, but you get the idea. We can just leave it like that. You don't have to have everything like 100% like I do. Like, try to add your own style and touch. Don't have to do everything like I do. And please don't, try to do your own thing too. I recommend it. You do want to stand out. You do want to be a little bit more unique. But okay, this is what we have so far. So we're going to just drag it up here and center it. And then, okay, watch the video below for a brief introduction for the next page. And then we're just going to hit copy, and we're going to paste and hit Control V. There we go, even though that popped up. Watch the video below for a brief introduction for the next page. We're just going to decrease the font a little bit, and then we're going to, well, that's not really centered now, is it? So we're going to hit the center text button, and that's how it's going to pop up. Well, in this case, it's going to be on top of the video, right? Watch the video below. Yeah, okay, so then this is what you're going to do. I'm going to drag this up. I don't know why. I think because I'm too zoomed in. That's why. We're going to click and drag the video. This video is for you to introduce yourself. In this case, sure, I'm introducing myself, but I'm also introducing the program. You know, I just want people to get a little bit familiarized with what they're getting into, knowing what to expect. Now, you don't have to do this exactly like how I'm doing it. Mine lasts like 3 minutes and 42 seconds. I know I have to edit it, and I will upload a new modified and improved video version. But in this case, okay, I'll slowly be going over with you like what you want to upload and submit. So it could just be a video like this, and then on this part, what you're gonna do is you're going to, you know, just tell yourself the story. You're gonna copy, well, you can copy and paste, but it's not gonna be, in this case, this is gonna have to be in your own words. You're not gonna put my story. Just doesn't make sense, right? You are not me, and you have lived a different life, obviously. So you want to share your own struggles, how you found this program, and how you benefited from it. How is it that other people can benefit from it too, right? This is my story. You know, at 20, I graduated out of college, you know, but I never really obtained a job because everybody just wanted experience. That's my story. It's not yours. I had to work in a demolition company, this and that and that and this, and that's what appeared, and those are the things that I had to go through. These are my struggles. These are my the things that I succeeded in, what I found, what benefited me, and this and that. Just straight. It wasn't that long ago. That's where I slowly began. In 8 years, yada yada yada. So yeah, I'm just gonna extend this panel a little bit further down so we can have a little bit more room below the video. And then at the same time, seeing like I'm not making everything exactly like how I have it first, right? I do want to maybe make it a little bit different. And then, you know, we're going to copy and paste this part. You know, you're going to introduce what the 15-day business builder challenge is, what its purpose, its intended purpose is for. Control V. This is going to be, can we change? I'm not really sure if we can change the actual, how does that look? Okay, is it yellow? Yeah, it is. Okay, and everything else is white. All right, so that's gonna be white. Requires no advanced skills. It's simple online to use. It's accept to choose a niche. And then, so that's what I got so far. In this case, I'd probably like, yeah. All right, no problem, no problem. Not too bad. Learn the #1 business model. Get access today. Yeah, you want to have a call to action, right? So get access today. Maybe we can put up a cooler, slightly darker green. We don't have something that, and just try to seem a little bit less boring, I guess you could say. Yeah, get access today, sure. All right. So, okay. Man, my voice, I don't want my voice to sound too croaky. Okay, now this is, what this is that this is a video testimonial, or like a video review, you know. This is real life people who have had success with this program and how they started. They also share their story. Now, if you want to access that, it is also in the resources section on the current page that you're watching this video on. So you take a quick look at this. And you can download those things once you hit the link. Obviously completely free of charge. So, okay. This is where you can go. You can include both of them. Testimonial Alana, testimonial for Greg. But it does come with its own, you do have to take certain steps, and now I'll be describing what they are what they are shortly. Hit the wrong one, I guess, right? All right, so in this case, what we could do is that maybe we can adjust this to be a little bit narrower, and maybe increase the size to 18. Yeah, that way we have more room for both videos, or just one video. You don't have to do two. So okay, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to that lower. You're just gonna lower to the bottom portion of this page, right? You're watching the video right here. You're going to lower. This is of course optional, right? This is optional. You don't have to include it, but it does help out if you want to make it look nicer, if you want to provide additional proof. You're going to click these two, either one of these two buttons. You can click both of them, that's completely fine. And you're going to download this video and save it onto your own computer folder. Don't worry, it's completely free. You don't have to worry about that. In this case, I'll download the secondary one. It doesn't matter really. I guess I could download the first one too. I already have it within my computer, within my system, but just for you to get an idea, you know how it works. Yeah, right now I think it's already downloading. So it's like, you know, it's real life people that have that, you know, they're introducing themselves and saying like, oh, you know, this is what I found. This is what you benefited me from Legendary. And okay, it's currently downloading. Now, in order for you to do so, you can do two things. You can either upload these videos. Once you have them downloaded, you upload them to your YouTube channel, like these right here that I have. These are some videos that I'm currently working on, and I'm currently working on promoting or doing more content for the near future. Now, you can upload your video, that video that we have downloaded, onto YouTube, like right here, right? You're gonna hit this button, this button right here where it says create and then upload videos. You can do that, or you can sign up to a website that's called Wistia, which is also an online platform that you can have a channel with, you know, regarding videos and video content. The thing is though, you do have to pay monthly, but you don't have to pay monthly if you're only going to use 3 videos or less. So sign up for it and just upload 3 videos. That's it. Don't sign up for more. Like, save your money. So all you're gonna do, right, is you're gonna click on an untitled project, or you're just gonna go to create project. All right, this is at home that you're currently at. It's just gonna give you that this option, this button that you want to click to create. You're gonna press that button to create, and it's gonna bring you to project. Create a project. And okay, yeah, I brought us to that one that we were at the beginning. So in this case, it is wait, I think I already had it there. So basically what you're gonna do is, okay, you're gonna go to your folder, you're gonna go to the download section, and then this is the one, right, that we downloaded. See, the ones that I had downloaded previously. You're gonna just drag and drop. That's all you're gonna do. Just drag and drop, and it's gonna copy, and then it's gonna start uploading your video. Let me click on the new tab again, because I believe I already had them there. So there's no point. There's really no point if I already have. Okay, yeah, I already have it. So okay, in this case, when you already have that video uploaded, which is the one that I'm currently uploading, but I'm not gonna upload. I'm just showing you how it's done. You're going to let me see if it's here. Yeah, embed and share. You're gonna go to these 3 little dots for settings, hit the embed and share. And what it's going to do is that it's going to provide you with its link. So this is the link where the content is uploaded to. Copy link. You're going to go back to the website editing, or the landing page editor on GetResponse. And you're just going to do the same thing. Drag and drop a video, just like we did up there. But this time you're going to click on this. And notice right here, right, in this text box, you're going to submit your URL by pasting what you had copied, and then you're going to press embed, and then boom, that's what pops out, right? What you have on your Wistia account, that's what comes up at. So in this case, because this is your first video, you can download the other one and you can have 2 videos. But it's the exact same process, right? So once you have downloaded both of them, you're just gonna put it right here. Just try to make it look nice, right? So, okay, that's what we have so far. Not too bad. Yes, like I said, you can have 2 videos. You can have neither. But just for you to understand how this works, you know, it's good to know beforehand. Yeah, I don't think we'll actually need to be here anymore. Yeah, the same thing, right? You upload a video onto your YouTube channel and you can click and copy the link to share it and then do the same thing, right? You go back into the editing page of the landing page that you're working on. And then, okay. And yeah, make sure you just get an idea of what the videos say, what the people say in the videos. It's real life examples. Okay, get access today, access the next page. Take first step today. I seem too enthusiastic. Okay. I guess we may have to increase in size. No, I think what we're going to do is we're going to decrease the text size. 28 to 28. So, okay, we're going to just drag and drop over here. We're going to extend this panel just slightly more. And then we're going to do the same thing, right? We're just going to add and drag and drop a panel. And this is the same thing that what we had previously, right? The privacy and policy disclaimer. So in this case, we're just going to copy and paste and drag the text box. Highlight, Control V. Make this smaller, bold it out, and extend the actual section of this. Okay, not too bad. Well, we probably do want to center it. All rights reserved. Right. Okay, and just space it out. Do you want to extend it? So do that. Thanks for stopping by. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. That may sound a little bit cringy, but it is true. And we're going to do the same thing here. Privacy policy and disclaimer. Maybe I'm going to do the same thing as how we did it before, right? So, privacy. Decrease the size to, I'd say 18, I guess. The color could be a light gray. And then the font color could be, I guess like a darker gray. There we go. And then we're just going to adjust the size. And then hit the plus button to duplicate. Or duplicate. Disclaimer. And then where's the center? 77. Let's make this at what, 55, I guess. So it's going to be 110. 110 pixels apart. Okay. So now we're going to do the same thing again. We have to lower this a little bit. We're just going to privacy policy. Going to hit the link button. Go back to this page and go to this new window. Copy the URL. Paste and hit OK. Do the same thing here. Right? Yeah. Disclaimer. You're going to copy the URL. And then you're just going to go back to this. Oh, I may have gone too fast. Disclaimer page. So, okay. That's what we got so far. Yeah, we're pretty much through. You know, this video, obviously, like we had said previously, that's the one that you'll be sharing your own introduction, your story, preferably in selfie and landscape mode. Yes, we do want to create a mobile version because people most likely will also see this from their phones. Yes, this is about me. You can also adjust the font. You may not want to include so much space about you. You do want to have it a little bit straight to the point. 15-day business builder challenge for Dave Sharp. He's the one who created this program. He's the one who has had success with the actual business models. Okay, then we're gonna hit grant access today. Come on. I'm gonna drag the video up there too, the testimonials and everything else. You can, like I said, you can have both or you can have only one. You can choose whichever one you like. And we're almost pretty much done, honestly. This is basically it when it comes to editing the actual page. Okay, but there's still a couple steps left. So not everything is done. Okay, save. There we go. So now what we're gonna do, we still have to submit. This is one of the most crucial parts when you're setting up your business, your landing page. But something so small, but it can be extremely detrimental if you don't have. Obviously, if you are into affiliate marketing, what is it that you have to have? An affiliate link. It would make no sense, right, if you didn't have an affiliate link. You're doing all of this and you're not really directing your traffic to the actual online program or to the products that you are promoting. It just doesn't make sense. So, okay, if you decide, go ahead and apply for Legendary's affiliate program. So what you're going to do is that you're going to go into this section of account, click affiliates, and then you're going to go to funnels. Then, okay, this is the best converting one, right? But we just did the dark theme. Now, remember at the very beginning of the video when we said, why is it that this landing page is black? Well, it's for that reason, right? When we had discussed that your pages have to have that sense of congruency. They do have to be very similar in order to not throw your audience off. It makes no sense as to having a, like I said, like a blue or purple or green sales page, opt-in page, landing page, or whatever. It doesn't make sense to have that. And where's it at? Why is it not popping up? Doesn't make sense to have that and then the sales page of the company is like white and black, or it's like yellow, gold, and white, or whatever. It doesn't make sense. Why is the sales page not coming up? It's giving me a hard time. I don't like this. Come on, hurry up. We're gonna exit out of here. We don't need that anymore. And we're still editing. Do we need this? We no longer do. We also don't need that. Affiliate links. Come on. There we go. This is the one that's black. This is the one that I used. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it, but you are obviously more than welcome to use it. So this is the affiliate link that they provide you with. Then what you're going to go is that you're going to hit the button and you're going to hit the link button again, and then you're going to paste. Okay. And do the same thing here. Okay. Paste. There we go. Not too bad, right? So when people click on that button, it's going to take them to that website. And that's their affiliate link. It's the same thing as if it's like any other landing page, or if it's a product on Amazon, on Target, on ClickBank or Warrior Plus. It's the same thing, right? This is the actual affiliate link. But like I said before, right, you want to have that same sense of congruency, because this one is black and it has that yellowish type design. You want to have that sense where it's like, it's congruent to what you're currently promoting, to what you're currently introducing to your audience. So now that we have that, we're going to hit save, and then we're going to just hit the next step afterwards. See, this is really not too complex. Affiliate marketing is probably most likely the simplest online business model that you can do. And it's very similar to also digital products or promoting digital courses. It's very similar. So, okay. That's what we named it. Landing page. The website. Now, because, okay, this is going to be for a separate tutorial for the future. You most likely don't have a domain yet. So you're just going to leave it as your username and as like the suffix or the sub name. I can't remember what's the part of the URL that's called like that. It's either great, subscribe me now, or get response pages. You can select either one. It doesn't really matter. But this is where you'll select your own domain. That's going to be for the future. And then we have the subscription settings. I had a couple mistakes back that I left it at this list, but it's the incorrect one. Why? Because we're doing the landing page training tutorial. That's the one we're working on. So that's the list that this landing page is intended for. Confirmed opt-in. I usually turn this off because otherwise your viewers would probably get, they would get email messages regarding like, hey, press this button to confirm that you want to receive more messages from here. I kind of feel like, well, I could be mistaken, right? But I feel like that's just a little bit too much. And I'm like, I'd just rather let them automatically receive the email information. You know, they did sign up for that reason. So just go ahead and receive it right away. Then I would just leave this on, add into the cycle on day, because otherwise if it's off, you're most likely not going to receive the email messages. Then I would just leave it at day 0, 1 message, default thank you page. Now, if you intend to do just the landing page itself without having to do the secondary page, because sometimes it's not always necessary depending on the types of products that you promote. In this case, you could just have a landing page collect their email and then automatically send them to the products that they want to buy, that they want to look at. In this case, if you want to do just one page, you would just select stay on current page. But because in this tutorial example, we use 2 pages, so we're gonna leave it at that default thank you page. Everything else is pretty much the same. Analytics and remarketing. Nah, we don't really select that. Google Ads conversion tracking. That's something a little bit beyond out there. So I think we could just leave it and publish it, really. It really doesn't make much of a difference. So that's what we want to do, right? So yeah, this is the URL. This is the same URL that you submit or that you place into your bio, whether if it's like on your YouTube channel, maybe on your TikTok profile, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, I guess LinkedIn as well, right? You want to include your URL/link, and this is going to be the one because you're going to be redirecting traffic to it. So we're going to click on it, and just give me a couple seconds. I'm going to submit some information here. You always want to test out your landing pages. You always want to test them out and see if they're functioning correctly. So, and yep, here we are. This is my alternate Gmail account where I subscribe to certain people who I want to learn more from, like their email lists. Why did I have to download the whole thing again? It was working just fine. But as you can see, the new notification just popped up, right? And that's my name. Email sign up confirmation number 1. If you go back into the autoresponder sections, and the very first thing that we did, right? Or one of the very first things that we did was that we created an autoresponder to send out, to automatically send out when you sign up to your own landing page. You always want to test out your, what you do, you know, just so you can see if it works. So yep, this is a text regarding the email list you have subscribed to. Stay tuned for future content and information regarding the course online. Until the next one. 0 minutes ago. Remember how we configured that autoresponder? We configured it to be to sign up, right? Send immediately, any day of the week. I have 3 delivered so far because I previously had used 2 other email addresses, but I forgot to turn on the recording button. That's why I got to do this again. But yeah, that's the autoresponder, right, that we had done. And yeah, that's pretty much it, right? You want to do a lot of, you mostly learn through trial and error, believe it or not, just trying to see what works and what doesn't, try to be curious and see what this setting does, what these buttons do. As you can tell, this is what we typed up, right? And this is what we get, this text regarding emails. So that's how it's going to appear every single time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, I guess this could be it, right? And everything that we learned isn't just for Legendary. It could be any other program, really. But it's just for you to get the basics, just for you to get an idea. Of course, you can use this in case if you do want to, if you do wish to become an affiliate for Legendary, yeah, go ahead, apply, and see if it's something that can definitely benefit you, There's absolutely nothing wrong in maybe trying to promote something that you think is really good too, so other people can benefit from. So in case if you hadn't noticed, right here in the resources tab, if you want to include a video, which I highly do recommend you to do, right, here's the video outline. It just contains the basic example. I think I hadn't mentioned this previously before. Oh, the things that you want to include are all here. Just try to go through this form. You're free. I mean, it's all here for you. If you want to make an introduction, this is what you can say. You'd be like, hello, or hey, what's up? How's it going? My name is Alberto. And first of all, I want to thank you, first of all, for submitting your name and email info to make it this far. And I just want to share with you what has helped me understand the basics of creating an online business for passive income. And one of the best models for beginners is affiliate marketing. You obviously want to bring value to people, but you also want to be genuine about it. You want to promote it in the best way that you can. So as you've taken the challenge, you've understood how that works. Of course, the challenge isn't just to promote Legendary, it's to promote different products. And that's something that I also plan on doing. In this case, I would like to make a few courses and other digital products. I just don't know what niche just yet. But it's okay. That way you get experience with affiliate marketing if you decide to sign up with Legendary, and then you can start branching out to other things that you are also interested about, you're also passionate about too. And yeah, I have also included these 3 examples of opt-in pages. This is something that if you want to do it differently, you can do something around this. You can use similar wording in sentences. Feel free to do so. These are people who have also had success with this program, and this is some of their landing pages, how they have it. So yeah, and if you have any questions, just please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Ask me any questions. Let's see if we can maybe help you get started or help you continue on. At the same time, try to solve these problems yourself. Not because I don't want to help you. No, I do want to help you. But the more you try to the more you try to find solutions, the more that you try to use your own brain power, the better you learn and the quicker you learn as well. Whereas if someone comes and, tries to help you do everything, tell you it's A, B, C, D, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or whatever, you'll still learn and it does help you, but at the same time, you may not learn it as fast and you may not learn it as deep. But at the end of the day, you ultimately want to do what works best for you, because maybe you do learn better if someone comes and, takes you by the hand, which is completely fine, really. There's nothing wrong with that. It saves you time. Or if you do it by yourself. Either way, I think using both ways, seeking help, but also trying to do things yourself first, I think that's probably one of the best ways to learn, at least in my experience. But okay, we will leave this tutorial here. I guess we could conclude it, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know if you have any questions. Till the next time. Peace.